Hi boys and girls, I'm going to help you out with your work here on page 485. Let's start. So over here we have Antonia and Connor. They're playing a card game and they each draw cards to figure out their next 5 numbers in the pattern. So Antonia starts with 2 and her pattern card says that every time she draws a card she has to multiply by 2. So 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, and so on and so forth. You can complete the rest. For Connor's card, it says that he starts at 1 and then he adds half. Okay, so 1 plus half is 1.5, or if you think of half as also equal to 0.5, okay, then I could do 1 plus half is 1.5, right? And then after that, he multiplies by 2. So when we multiply decimals, we don't need to line up any decimal points. We just multiply normally. 5 times 2 is 10. 1 times 2 is 2, plus 1 is 3. And then remember, we just count the amount of numbers behind the decimal, and that's where we put our decimal point. So here I have 1 digit. Here I don't have any, so I'm going to have 1 digit decimal point. So over here for Connor, his first card is 3. When I do it again, I have 3 plus half. So 3 plus half is 3.5 or 3.5. And then again, I do times 2 because that's what his card says to do. Okay, 5 times 2 is again 10. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1, that's 7. Again, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to count how many digits I have that are behind the decimal. I have 1, none in the second digit number, so then I'm just going to have 1 digit behind the decimal in my answer. So his second card is 7. Okay. From here, it wants you to write the ordered pairs. Remember, an ordered pair is like this. We have X, and then we have the Y. Okay. So here it says, here are the ordered pairs. Have all of Antonia's numbers be the X points, and have all of Connor's corresponding numbers be the Y coordinate, okay, the Y points. So for example, the first one would be 2 for the X. Antonia's is X, and then my Y would be 1, Connor's first card. The second one, I could put a comma here, or a semicolon, sorry, semicolon. And then over here it would be 4, Antonia is my X, right, my X, and then it would be 3. Okay, just a reminder on that. And then you would continue with all of them once you finish out all these patterns. Okay, let's go to over here, finish answering the questions for that, of course. And then over here, so this is kind of very similar with Nora and Pavel. They're playing a game. There's move 3 cards and move 6 cards. It so happens that Nora picks 3 move 3 cards on her first 3 turns, and then Pavel picks move 6 cards on his 3 turns. Okay, so let's start over here. It says that one number on the board is Nora on after her first turn. So remember, she picked move 3s. So if she's starting at 1, she's here at start, 1, 2, 3. So on her first turn, she's on 3. After that, she's on 1, 2, 3. And then you can finish the rest. I'm sure it won't be that hard to find the third one after she picks another move 3 card, because she moved 3 first, move 3 cards on her first 3 turns. And then we have to do the same thing for Pavel. So let me get a different color for him. Let me do this color so you can see it. Okay. At one number of the board is Pavel on his first turn. So he moves 6 cards each 3 times. So he sets start, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then he goes again, and he moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 again. Now he's at 12. And then again, you have to finish the pattern for both of these guys. Okay, and then it wants you to again use all of Nora's as the X points, use all of Pavel's as the Y points, and make ordered pairs just like I did here. And then it wants you to know what's the pattern between these. Okay, remember X, Y.